IMDB's list of the 40 worst movies 2025 says the New Year's is fast approaching. It's time to look back at what we didn't like of last year and say good riddance to it or something. I don't know. It's late. Okay, here we go. Number 40, War of the Worlds from Ice-T. A colossal invasion of Earth is coming, and its off-kilter take on the legendary novel of the same name, filled with present-day themes of technology, surveillance, and privacy. No, Ice Cube, not Ice-T. Why did I say Ice-T? Who is Ice-T? No, Ice-T is the SVU guy, isn't he? Ice Cube is a singer? Whatever. A rapper? A rap man? Yeah, I heard this is really, really bad. I never saw it, but I hear it's like funny bad. 40, Tyler Perry's Duplicity. Highly powered attorney Marley faces the most personal confidence, but she is tasked with uncovering the truth behind the shooting of her best friend's Bella's husband. Huh. I'm sure it's more boring than that sounds. Yeah, Tyler Perry is not known for making great films. So Jester 2, never heard of this. When teen magician Max crosses path with a sinister jester on Halloween night, she must outsmart the supernatural killer whose magic is too real and whose tricks always end up in blood. Alright, so another immortal clown creature that has ironic kills or something. The Strangers Chapter 2, I never seen Chapter 1, so... Left stranded in small town with no way out, Maya must once again face a night of terror, courtesy of the 3 deadly killers whose rampage she must put to an end. Sounds boring. The Running Man, okay, I've heard of this one. I heard this was just awful. I heard that one was supposed to be more like the books rather than the remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, which apparently was a mistake. Which is not... It's not... Like, books don't usually translate that well to movies. Not usually. That's why you kind of have to do a bit of creative retooling to sort of make it more accessible, is that the right word, to an audience, like a audience who's watching it in a seat, as opposed to reading it and like reading like a chapter every night or something like that. The twist: 2 orphans join forces with family magical animals to save their city from powerful Mr. and Mrs. Twit, the meanest, smelliest, nastiest people in the world. Never heard of it. Does not look good. One battle after another. I heard that one was bad. Yeah, that was in theaters, wasn't it? Or were they all in theaters? When their evil enemy resurfaces after 16 years. I'm bored of it already. Black Phone 2. Yeah, I heard that was just the Black Phone 1, but more of it. Like it's a kind of the story ended, but they kept going anyway kind of story from the first one. Tron Ares. Okay, I heard of this. This was probably the dumbest, what would you call it? Type of dumbest way to do a sequel. High speed program recently, yeah. Just too bad because the very first trailer looked pretty good, but all the subsequent trailers to it just lowered and lowered the hype even more. 31 The Straw, never heard of it. The Long Walk, heard of it. What is that one? A group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, in which they must maintain a certain walking speed or get shot. Why would you compete in that? Unless it isn't actually voluntary. Like, why... Or is this like one of those last man standing kind of games? But why would... I don't know, like, why would anyone, like, choose to compete in, like, a death game? Like, they say for, like, maybe for money, but, like, what good is money if you're dead? You are, Christine, what's that? I have an incredible career, Christine Martin. Oh, biopic. Those are usually very bad. Reds... Oh, yeah! Heard rumblings about old Red Sonja, like they were going to do a movie. It did come out this year, didn't it? Captain forced to fight for survival, Red Sonja must rely on an army of outcasts to reclaim her freedom and take down a tyrant and his ruthless bride. Huh. So, yeah, Red Sonja is supposed to be like a, in the Conan the Barbarian universe. Oh, okay, I gotta. We'll end soon. And apparently it was really bad. Because a lot of these I didn't see. And that was by choice, because these are... None of these are very appealing or seemed appealing. It looks like I was right to avoid them. Wicked for Good. Yes, I heard about this one. The first one made like $1 billion. Because it was like a very popular stage play. So naturally it would... They want to make a movie out of it. Elphaba, the future Wicked Witch of the West, and her relationship with Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, second of a two-part feature film adaptation of the Broadway musical. Yes, I did hear about this. I hear that this one was supposed to take place concurrently with The Wizard of Oz, and it's sort of like a alternate perspective, like, of the witch, like what she was supposed to be thinking and doing while the Wizard of Oz was going on, and how though the characters were actually evil and bad people, and this evil wicked witch was the good people, and that wanted to kill a little girl and a dog. And a living scarecrow and a robot. And an anthropomorphic lion. 25 fixed for Superman. That one, okay. I would probably put this a lot higher. Well, I guess this is not my list. Maybe I should do my own list. But yeah, no, this one was very disappointingly bad. Probably the worst kind of bad. It's like this, there hasn't been like a proper Superman movie in years. This is supposed to be like a comeback, like a... I don't know what you call it, but kind of movie to like start a franchise and just like, what were they saying? They were like they want to like bring back hope, a more hopeful Superman, but then they didn't do it. This is just Superman must reconcile his alien Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as reporter Clark Kent as the embodiment of truth, justice, and the human way. He soon finds himself in the world that views these as old-fashioned. Ugh. I didn't really get that from the movie, though. That's why I'd say this was disappointingly bad, because it also wasn't about Superman either. It was about like this other team, and yeah, no, it was a very bad start to what they want to be a new universe. And also the truth, justice, and the human way, like, that just, ugh. The way that sounds is just awful. Like, there's nothing wrong with just saying with truth and justice. So no, they don't want to put, like, American way in the thing anymore, because stuff, but what they added just does not work. It doesn't fit. It's like they glued over top just like a piece of cardboard paper that said the human way over where it says American, and just like it's noticeably wrong. It looks wrong and not like it's supposed to be there. It's about like the old Fleischer cartoons. They just had them saying this never-ending battle for truth and justice. Like you could just say that. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to like tack on this other stuff that doesn't fit. That just sounds wrong. What else I got? Elio, never heard of it. Opus, never heard of it. Hurry Up Tomorrow, never heard of it. Until Dawn, I think I heard of it. Was that a Netflix movie? Group of friends trapped in a time loop where mysterious foes chase and kill them in gruesome ways must survive until dawn to escape it. I think it was like a Netflix movie. I don't know. Predator Badlands. Yeah, that was a incredibly bad movie. Like you didn't have to see it to know how bad it was. Like everybody was making videos on just how terrible this thing was. Young Predator outcast from his clan finds an unlucky ally on his journey to search for the ultimate adversary. Yeah, it's one of those things where the predator learns not to be a predator. Like he learns how to not kill, which is dumb because this is supposed to be predator. Oh, and also they had this whole thing about they're saying like it's officially the most profitable Predator movie ever, not counting for inflation. And like because it made what, like 100 maybe, or what did it make, like a couple $100 million? And they're claiming that's the most money it ever made ever, which it's not. Actually, the highest grossing Predator film is the first Predator. But because they deliberately ignored inflation, so they wanted to find something positive to say about it because they knew this movie was terrible and they're trying to sell it. Okay. Don't keep that. The Alto Knights, never heard of it. Sneaks, never heard of it. Dreamboat, never heard of it. Minecraft movie, yeah, that was another disappointingly bad movie. Because this one, like the premise, I can see like the story that they should have been making, but they just didn't do it. I didn't even hate Jack Black in the movie. Actually, I thought he did like a pretty good job in the movie. Because like he is this movie is like a kids movie meant for kids, and he is a good kid movie actor. Like him and Jim Carrey, like they're very expressive and exaggerative with their movements. That's very good for like in a kids movie, because kids like that kind of stuff. And yeah, but story-wise, it was nonsensical, and they did not follow through on what they were setting up. So it was very disappointing. And there wasn't very much Minecrafting in the Minecrafting movie. And also the villain, they had a really weird villain that's not even in the game, that they just made up for the movie. It was not good. Which because like what I really hate the most in movies is wasted potential. Like seeing where a story could have gone, but they just didn't do it. They chose not to, or they couldn't do it, or couldn't do it right. I do not like that in modern day movies. Electric State, also a bad movie. loves this. An over-robot teen hits the road with a mysterious robot to find her long-lost brother, teaming up with a smuggler and his wisecracking sidekick. Yeah. This is not appealing at all. Well, it was a premise that there's like humans and robots, and the robots tried to exterminate the humans, but the humans fought back, but they didn't exterminate the robots. They sort of just gave them territory where they can live, but it's the humans are the bad guys because they fought back from a genocide when they were being genocided. It's that kind of story. And these poor defenseless robots that just want to kill all humans have to suffer in these areas, where designated areas meant for them, where they didn't have to be given. But the humans are the bad ones. Captain America: Brave New World. Oh yeah. Talk about a horrific misstep. Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, finds himself in the middle of an international incident and must discover the motive behind a nefarious global plan. And also, this is also the one with several different storylines several different stories trying to be told at the same time. Like a Three Stooges type of trying to cram all these stories into one thing, and then they kind of all just... The movie is very disjointed and all over the place, and things happen just cuz, and there's no rhyme or reason, and it was just very bad. Mortal Kombat 2. 2? Hold on. Fan favorite of champions, now joined by Johnny Cage himself, pitted against one another ultimate battle for defeat. There's a Mortal Kombat 2. I know there's a Mortal Kombat 1. Like a redo of... No, that's come out in 2026. Wait, why is this on here? Expected May 2026, but it's already one of the worst movies of 2025? Okay. That's... I think a new type of bad. Where it's... Like, even before the movie... It's a terrible movie even before it comes out. Okay, that's a new one. Mickey 17. Yeah, I heard about this one. This was also a... this is a science fiction premise. Like a short story, sort of sci-fi premise that doesn't really translate so well to movies. Like, this is more like a short story kind of thing. Cleaner. Oh yeah, the what's her face? The Rey Skywalker is doing a Die Hard. Criminal activists hijack a gala, taking 300 hostages. One extremist plans mass murder as a message to the world. An ex-soldier turned window cleaner now works to rescue the hostages. And hilarity ensues. Unintentional hilarity, I should say. G20. Speaking of unintentional hilarity, terrorists take over the G20 summit with President Sutton bringing her government and military experience to defend her family, company, and the world. Yeah. And, yeah, I shouldn't say anymore. Star Trek Section 31. Oh, so... Why? This is a why movie. Why did you do this? Why did you think this would be a good idea to do? In Star Trek Section 31, Emperor Philippa Georgia joins a secret division of Starfleet tasked with protecting the United States Federation planets and must face the sins of our past. Yeah, this is a everything was wrong from the very beginning kind of movie. Why do they always ignore the lore? Like, you really shouldn't do that, especially for a very long-running TV series. Because, like, none of this is like part of the new Trek thing, where they ignore everything that's come to the past and then redo it and pretend they did it. Yeah, ballerina, number 7, ballerina. An assassin trained in the traditions of Raska Roma organization, sells with secret revenge, all the feathers. Well, yeah, in the what's it? The shooty guy. What's his Keanu Reeves shooty guy? What's his name? He does the shooting and he kills people because they killed his dog. What was his name? I'm blanking on his name right now. That's what this is supposed to be in that universe. That, I guess, is the highly popular John Wick. That's it. That's the name, John Wick. Who cares about the John Wick universe? Like, you're just watching a John Wick movie to see John Wick kill people. Who cares about the universe? Like, it's all just invented to... it's all like an excuse kind of universe where everything is meant to... it's set up to... so that you can have action scenes where you don't need to apply logic like where are the police and things like that in this universe. That's kind of how it's set up. So I don't think I don't know why they thought anyone would care about that. But there you go. Speaking of a universe nobody cares about, Avatar: Fire and Ash. Well, I suppose it's not so true. I suppose people care about it, but I think the creator doesn't seem to care about it. Or at least he's not interested in, like, exploring it any further than what he wants for his... Like, he wants to... This looks like he wants to just... James Cameron wants to stay with the ocean stuff. Doesn't really care about this other universe that he created. What other people could do with that universe. But yeah, this was a very bad movie. Horrendous misstep. Story-wise. There, I know in Jurassic World Rebirth, another why did you do that movie? Why did you make this? Why did you think this would be a good idea to do? I know you wanted to, like, try to extract more money from the franchise, but you could have put more effort into it. That Rebirth, that was just like probably it was a very lazy movie. Like, the story was incredibly lazy, the effects were lazy, the directing was lazy. It was just like a color by numbers kind of thing. There was no point to making it, and it was very bad. So there you go. Number 4, Thunderbolts. Also very bad. I didn't see it. I haven't seen a lot of the Marvel stuff ever after Endgame. I just had no interest in any of it. And this too, like, all of these were like not B or C list. Not even heroes, they're still supposed to be villains, but they're like... What? Not even the main characters of the movies they were in, but somehow they thought people would be super interested in watching them. They all look the same. I didn't just notice that, but just like, look, no, stop, no, copyright, stop. Show me the picture. Like, look, they're all the same. Like, they're all very dark. The costumes are very dark and pocketed, and like there's seems a little bit of color with this guy, but I mean, what else is just... There's nothing interesting about the costumes. I wouldn't hurt, like, This is supposed to be like the White Widow, right? So shouldn't she be wearing white? I don't know. Where were we? How to Train... Go away, commercials. How to Train Your Dragon? Really? Was that bad? So I heard it was just like a straight shot-for-shot remake of the animated version. And the animated version was pretty good. Although, again, Disney does not have a very good track record with their live-action remakes. Or I should say, it's like a coin toss kind of thing. It's hit and miss. Number 2, Fantastic Four. Again, I didn't see it because I really had no interest. But like the trailers look very bad, and it had very bad word of mouth. Yeah, it's too bad. So, I like the Fantastic Four well enough. But I don't know, I think they made just way too many changes for no reason. And story-wise, it was, again, like a convoluted kind of... Well, how do I say convoluted? Well, it's things happen because they need them to happen kind of movie. And of course, the number 1, the most anticipated film, Snow White. And, yeah... I don't know, who cares about Snow White? I think was probably the main problem with the movie. Like, I know it was a big thing way back, like the cartoon was a big thing way back in the day. But remember, this was, it was a very innovative kind of film. Like, it was, what do you call it? Like, it was like a very technological... What do I say? How am I going to say? It was a new kind of thing. Like, they were doing new kind of animation and all that. It was a pioneering film. But, like after that, like, who really cared about the story of Snow White? Like, they didn't really even pioneer anything with this one either. Like, they all just made everything CG, and it's... Oh, and they also, like, changed things for no reason, and they also did all that and added things for no reason, and padded out the runtime. 2 hours? Like, what kind of... Like, if you've seen the original... What was the original one? It was, like, what, an hour? So what? They really had to pan out this one for some reason. But yeah, there you go. Number 1 worst movie, 2025, Snow White. Not even with the 7 dwarfs, just Snow White. Well, the princess joins forces with 7 dwarfs and a group of rebels to liberate her kingdom from her cruel stepmother and evil queen. Oh. Didn't she, like, die or something? Like in the original movie, she, like, died but then got resurrected. And then just sort of rode off with the prince to, like, his kingdom. Yeah. Well, there you go.